of a small problem.
They've got small bodies and small minds. They're all small fry and small time. They're the lowest of the low. They refuse to grow, you know, and they like it down there.
I won't tell you again, just sod off. Look, there's the police here now. I'm telling you, clear off. Officer, can you get rid of these two shrimpos before they ruin my trade?
ああ、よかった、おまわりさん。困ってたんですよ。
It's not much to ask, Lily. Couple of hours on a Saturday afternoon. That's all I'm talking about.
I agree. And the place needs brightening up.
Well, with a few buckets and sponges, a lick of paint here and there, the odd bedding out plant, a few shrubs, that's all I'm talking about.
Night scented stock would be nice.
For sitting out of an evening.
Yes.
I tell you what, with a little bit of hard work and goodwill on all sides, we could turn this place into a little paradise. It can't be too difficult to get rid of a few rats.
Well, if anyone can do it, Fred Harris, you can. You and your Saturday squad.
Saturday squad. That's a good name, you know. Even though I say it myself, who shouldn't. Here, I might give out some badges.
What, with SS on them?
Yeah. No, not SS. No. Saturday squad will be better, I think.
It used to be lovely round here.
Will be again. I tell you what, with a little bit of luck, we may even get permission to plant a tree.
Oh, Fred.
And don't let me catch you north of the river again. Or you in charge here?
Me? No.
Well, he's not exactly in charge, but he does run the
Not
residence.
now, Lily, not now.
Hello, Mrs. Motorcura. Had a nice day out, did you, dear?
You know these shrimpos, do you?
Well, it seems so, yes.
Well, we found them roaming round Kensington. And that's a no-go area for all you smalls.
I know.
You tell your little pals that smalls ain't going to be allowed north of the river without a very good reason, despite what the papers say.
I can't get through to them.
They're not from round here, you see.
Printer. Listen to me, Shrimpo! You are a small. You are vermin. You stay here in the ghetto where you belong. Compreni? Otherwise, breaky, leggy. See? Diplomacy. Never fails.
ひどいことしやがって。もうこんなところに工場建てるなんて。
A very good job, you know. I could have been number 3 in the accounts department if Miss Thomas hadn't come back out of retirement. And then when Mr. Jarvis had septicemia, they said I could probably... No.
Children?
No.
Any other dependents?
No. Well, I do keep tropical fish.
Any physical disabilities, apart from the obvious one of being a small?
I'm not a small, it's a mistake.
Look, Mr. Pete, don't start all that again. You caused enough trouble in the foyer.
Those 2 Irish women had no right to do what they did. I was quite entitled to be there.
No, you weren't entitled to be there. You should have been here. This is the small claims department. This is where you belong.
I never used to be a small.
Ah, but 3 weeks ago you were reclassified. Now you are.
I was all right when you had to be 5 foot.
Well, that's inflation for you. Everything going up. Apart from you, of course. Sorry, Mr. Pink.
Where am I going to get another couple of inches from?
What inches you need, Mr. Pink? It's centimetres now. We've gone metric. You see, that's your trouble. A negative attitude. You're living in the past. You've got to look ahead. Yes, okay, so now you're a small, but don't be a moaning mini. Look on the bright side. Grasp the new opportunities.
What new opportunities? What new opportunities?
Well, could be a jockey.
I don't want to be a jockey.
You see, that's what I mean about a negative attitude. Anyway, Mr. Pink, here's your card, and you'll need to get this signed by 2 responsible people of acceptable height before you can claim benefit.
Why?
Well, you need someone to vouch for you.
Oh, you mean like a doctor or a lawyer?
No, it doesn't matter what they do, as long as they're tall enough. Taller the better. Why don't you see if you can get us a couple of 6-footers, eh?
In answer to the right honourable gentleman, yes, we do take the threats of the Small Liberation Front seriously, which is exactly why we have introduced these measures. We cannot and will not tolerate SLF threats of mass demonstrations with the attendant threat of public disorder. And for this reason, we have been obliged to limit the number of small people who may gather together in any one place to no more than 4. No, 4 is a perfectly reasonable number. And there are provisions for larger assemblies, provided prior permission is sought and granted. And believe me, the vast majority of the small community are 100% behind these measures. They want to weed out the SLF extremists, the lunatic fringe, the mad ridgeos. They despise the men of violence. They have no truck with them. They wash their hands of them.
I'm just saying, I would have been a better person to interview.
What the hell does he think he looks like?
Oh.
Fred, have you seen that suit? It looks as if he's just escaped from Burton's window. I don't know why they asked him to be on telly. They want someone with more personality, more style.
Oh, you mean someone like you, Sid?
And what's wrong with that? I'll be better than most of them Nancy boys you see on telly.
Sid, you haven't got the first idea about media presentation.
Well, I suppose you have then, have you? Dungarees, dangly earrings and a posh voice. Don't make you Anna Ford, you know. If they're going to interview someone, they want someone like me, the man on the street. I've got the common touch.
Yeah, so the barmaid at the Prince of Wales said.
That were a misunderstanding. I just wanted to help her up with a barrel.
Up where?
Oh, come on, I would have told you that in strictest confidence.
Look, no one here seems to realise how important this interview could be. It's our opportunity to put our case on national television. I mean, we've got a 2-minute slot.
Well, we could change the course of history, couldn't we, Jenny?
I know he'll make a mess of it. I mean, Fred doesn't represent our views. He's a boss's man.
He's a dickhead.
Why interview him?
He's chairman of the Residents' Association.
He's still a dickhead.
Okay. Mr. Harris, it's been suggested that the latest government measures are a severe infringement of your civil liberties. Do you agree with that?
No.
Well, has the government got it right?
Yes.
So you're quite happy with the situation then, are you?
Oh, quite happy. Very happy, thank you.
But limiting meetings to 4 people, isn't that unreasonable?
Oh, no, not really. I mean, it doesn't interfere with official meetings. I mean, my residents' association. That will function as per usual, when we get permission. And this official observer. Now, that might be a very good idea. Keep some of the Bolshe element quiet. No names, no pack drill.
He means Jenny and Sid.
Yeah. Because I am a doer, not a talker. That's why I started my Saturday Squad.
What's that? Some sort of protest group?
Oh, no, nothing like that. No, dear me, no. No, it's more of a environmental group, you know, a sort of keep Britain tidy sort of thing. We're going to clean up the area. People dump all sorts of rubbish round here, and we'll get rid of the lot.
And we've got rats.
Yeah, but not many. No. I mean, that's nobody's fault. I don't blame anybody for that. I don't blame the council. I don't blame the rats. But me and my men, we will get rid of them. We'll poison them, set the dogs on them. But the main thing is we'll stop them breeding now.
Can you hear what they're saying?
No, not properly. A star is born, eh?
It looks all right, Puff.
They should have interviewed me. I'd have told them what it's really like down here.
Here, he knows Desmond Lynham.
Really?
Yeah. A very nice chap, apparently. He was nice, too. We had quite a chat.
Fred, did you tell him we're not going to accept these laws? That smalls everywhere are going to fight oppression, fight injustice?
I don't think you did mention that.
No, not in so many words, no. But I was fair. Fair but firm. I think I came across quite well.
You were a star, Fred. I think it must have something to do with that Paul Newman profile.
Really?
Yeah. Still, what can you do when the camera loves you?
Funny you should say that, Howard, because when I was younger, a lot of people said I looked a little bit like Alan Ladd.
Oh, for heaven's sake! What a wasted opportunity. Fancy asking him for any serious comment on small oppression.
Yeah, the dickhead.
Without resorting to any silly slogans, Jenny, I discussed these new laws quietly, fairly, and firmly. Nobody pushes me around. I told him, on behalf of us all. 5. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Oh, Lord, help and bless us all.
Fred,
Nobody pushes him around, do they?
Oi, get out of the way! Get out of the way, you little varmint!
Is he dead, Jethro?
Another tomato, George? Master David.
No, thank you. One is quite sufficient.
Oh, dear. Not another one. I don't know why these Smalls keep leaving the cities and coming into the countryside.
They're scavengers, Master David. That's the third one I've killed today. They're going to blaze of my combine, they're dead.
Oh, we'll never get the harvest in at this rate.
It said in Shoe and Leather News this morning that mules are set to make a comeback. I can't see it myself.
Have we got any left?
Oh, yes, we got 3 gross left from the last time round.
I found Martin reading again this morning.
Oh, yeah?
He'd been back down to the library. I don't know what we're going to do about him.
That boy reads too much.
I wouldn't mind if it was biographies or something useful. At least they're true. It's all these novels. I don't see the point of novels. I mean, it isn't real, is it? It's just something someone made up.
I might do a special window display. Put a kick into spring with a mule.
Just stories. He's filling his head up with nonsense.
This flan is most acceptable, dear.
It's not a flan, George, it's a quiche.
Oh.
They're having a French week at Safeways.
I could always knock a pound off any pair of mules bought before the end of the month.
Whatever you think best, dear. I always say that people will...
Oh, just a minute, Heather. I must catch the news.
BBC News at 2 o'clock. Further outbreaks of the mystery virus affecting the small community have been reported. The disease, already dubbed the small pox, has so far claimed 14 lives, 10 in Manchester and 4 in Northampton. Scientists are baffled as to its causes. Its main symptoms are a heavy discharge of mucus,
oh, George,
a tendency
please, not
to
while we're
produce
eating.
vast quantities of phlegm, and a series of boils and pustules in the region.
Sorry, dear.
Why don't they ever give us any good news?
I'll go.
Oh, if it's that tree tree surgeon come back. Tell him he's too late.
What the hell do you think you're doing? I told you never to come here.
Well, I'm sorry, George. I had no choice.
Now, just keep calm, Heather. Just keep calm.
That's Roy, isn't it?
Well, I can't help it. He is my brother.
Hello, Heather.
Get him out of here.
Well, I can't at the moment. Rodney Eckersley's outside cleaning his Volvo.
He didn't see him, did he?
No, I don't think so. I dragged him in pretty quickly.
Well, I was very careful.
The shame of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to upset her.
Are you mad? I mean, fancy coming around here. You know we can't see you anymore now that you're as small.
I was desperate. I got to get 2 6-foot signatures.
Well, why us?
I had nowhere else to turn.
Well, you know we've told everyone you're dead.
I'm appealing to you. I need help.
I am not getting involved. I am signing nothing.
George, you're my brother. And it wasn't always like this. We were close as children. You used to look after me.
Yes, well, things have changed.
You're part of me, George. You always will be. Those things can never change. Remember the holidays we used to have in Scarborough? And the year when Mum and Dad had to go to Auntie Betty's and we were on our own? For a whole weekend. I was 8 and you were 12. You looked after me. It was great. We went to the fairground. We spent nearly 10 shillings each. And we had candy floss and fish and chips on the way home. We didn't get to bed till 11 o'clock. It was great, George.
Was that you? I always thought it was Cousin Geoffrey.
I've drawn the curtains upstairs too. Rodney Eckersley's gone in now. Quick, get him out of here before the boys come home from school.
Oh, damn it, I've forgotten about the boys. Look, what's this thing you want me to sign?
Well, it's just my unemployment card. I can't get any money till it's signed.
You're signing nothing, George.
Do you want to get rid of him or not?
It's there.
Now then, if there's any comeback on this, I'll say it was a forgery. Now, on your way.
Well, I need 2 signatures.
Oh, give it to me then. Now, out! And don't you dare show your face round here again.
Thanks for your help.
And keep your head down.
Well, we'll give it another 5 minutes and then we'll make a start. I must say, I expected a few more than this.
There's only you and me.
Well, that's what I mean. It's not much of a turnout.
Well, it's not what you call a turnout at all, is it? Just the 2 of us.
All right. Don't go on. I think we shall have to give dredging the canal a miss for today.
I can't wash all these walls from here to Friswell Street, not on my own.
I'm afraid you'll have to say goodbye to your night-scented stock, Lily. Oh, Howard, you're just in time. We're almost ready to start.
What's that then, Fred?
Now, what shall I put you down for? Graffiti? Here. Are you any good with rats?
I come again, Fred?
He hasn't brought any equipment.
Stop raising objections, Lily. You can borrow my brush.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm not here for your Saturday squad.
Oh.
Much as I'd like to while away an hour or 2 rubbing down the walls with your lovely wife.
Oh.
Well, that's another time.
Yeah. I've got to go and have a chat with Ginger now. Oh, sorry, Fred. Anyway, farewell, my lovelies.
He's a nice boy, isn't he?
I thought he might have helped. I thought Ginger might have helped come to that.
I don't think anyone else is going to come.
No. We better get started. You can clean the writing off the walls, Lily. But if there are any B words, you leave them to me.
You want Gary Baldy's or the Bourbon creams?
Have you got any of those fig things? Fig Newtons, I think they're called.
No, Gordon ate them all.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll have the Gary Baldies then.
Oh, what's wrong with the Bourbon creams?
All right, then we'll have the Bourbon creams, whatever you like.
I'll bring them both in.
That's a lovely song, isn't it? And that's Jimmy Young's tip for the top. Incidentally, Jimmy's special guest tomorrow will be Dr. Rachel Garrett, a leading expert on the mystery disease, the smallpox. She has found evidence of the virus in perspiration, and she'll be explaining her theory that the disease has spread so quickly among smalls because it is transmitted from one sweaty hand to another, normally via the unemployment benefit card.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get this meeting off the ground, I would like to welcome our friend from the council who has brought with him the licence for this meeting. And he's very kindly going to stay to make sure that we don't have any bother from any hotheads or troublemakers.
Aren't we allowed to express our opinions anymore? I thought this was a free
Jenny,
country.
please, no politics. This is a residents' association meeting. And I think we ought to show our appreciation to our friend for giving up his evening for us. General applause, write it down, Lily. Right now, lifts. Non-functioning thereof. Well, I'm afraid that the lifts are still not working. But I don't think that's a problem.
It is for Edna Willis on the 15th floor. She's been stuck in her flat since January.
Well, she never was one to go out much.
Oh, she used to be very active.
Yeah, well, she's not now,
She used
so...
to go old-time dancing, and she used to play bowls for the Urquhart Street veterans.
All right, Lily.
She once told me that it was her ambition to do a parachute jump.
Well, now's a chance to try.
Sid, that's appalling.
Well, silly old bag she is.
Right. If we are all happy about the lifts, can we carry on? Let's see now. Repairs and general maintenance.
What's he writing down?
Look, this is intimidation.
I never said anything bad.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Hal.
On the subject of general repairs, it's about my ceiling.
What about it?
I'd like one.
I didn't even swear. Why is that bastard writing things down?
Look, I really don't think this meeting can function with the kind of intimidatory tactics we're witnessing.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm still under Howard's ceiling.
It's quite outrageous that we're... Why did he do that? What does he want with my photograph?
I'd fix the ceiling myself, Mr. Chairman, but I can't reach.
That at least is the right attitude, Howard. Self-help. The Lord helps those who help themselves. Now, that is what my Saturday squad is all about. Enough of us and we can go through this place like a dose of salts. All we need is a few more people. Not too many, though. No more than 4. I said no more than 4. Write it down, Lily, quick.
Excuse me, dear. Could you take one of me and Fred together?
No, Lily, no. Please, be quiet.
I believe there's someone from the council here. Oh, hello, Roy Pink. You might be familiar with my case. I was reclassified as a small quite recently. It's obviously a mistake, some sort of clerical error. Well, until it's sorted out, I've got to stay here with these shrimpos.
What's your name?
Pink, Roy Pink.
How do you spell that?
P-I-L-L-O-C-K.
You see, Howard, I'm a bit put out. I don't like all these photographs of me flying about. What if one ended up on some official file? They've already got one of me on my Students' Union card.
You're not a student.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Officially, I'm taking 3rd year medicine. Mind you, I've got them foxed a bit there, because it's not really a photograph of me.
Who is it?
Frank Bruno.
Somehow I think they might rumble, you said.
No, it's all right. I don't go to any lectures. I just use it for concessions. You know, it comes in handy with business interests and also with women.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Howard, don't be naive, you know. Stand aside, don't panic. I'm a doctor, quick examination, no questions.
Have you actually tried this, Sid?
Well, I haven't actually tried it, no, but it's bound to work. And if it doesn't, no one's going to argue with Frank Bruno, are they?
I've got to hand it to you, Sunshine. You've got a rare talent there.
Well, I have my moments, Howard, I have my moments.
You coming in to watch Fred and Lily on the telly? Taking the magic moments of their screen debut?
No, hell no.
Oh, come on. Play the game.
No, I'm too busy. I'm going to be tied up all night.
Oh, you? Fine. No, don't tell me. The blonde bird on the 4th floor.
Now, come on, Howard. Now, keep your nose out. You know how I feel about her.
Oh, it's the real thing then, is it?
Well, very nearly, yeah.
Well, bring her down.
No. I'm trying to keep her away from telly tonight.
What's that?
Well, she seems to have got it into her head that they're interviewing me tonight. Well, when I say interview, I mean more of an in-depth profile. You know, the old Rat Pack. Albert Finney, Alan Bates, Lawrence Harvey and me.
Well, who gave her that idea?
God knows. told her sister not to tell anyone.
Calm down now, have you, Fred?
It's all right for you, Howard. He didn't take your photograph.
Yes, has it gone yet?
He might still be prowling around, but don't worry about it.
He wrote everything down I said.
Oh, come on, Fred. Broken lifts, general maintenance, the Saturday squad. Hardly the thoughts of Chairman Mao, is it?
I suppose you're right.
Of course I am. You got nothing to worry about.
Thought a few more might have been here for your programme, Fred. I thought at least Sid might have stayed.
No, he can't. He's pursuing his medical career. I understand he's doing a practical examination tonight.
I'm glad he didn't stay. Otherwise, we would have been an illegal meeting.
Don't think any more about it, Fred, because it's time for the big feature.
I must say I'm looking forward to it.
I've never been on the telly before.
Oh, you'll find it quite an experience, Lily. I know I did.
Have you been on the television?
Yeah. 1966 World Cup final, third on the left behind the goal.
Good evening, and we begin tonight with a remarkable report from the small area south of the river. Our reporter, David Hyde-Jones, went down to Adelphi House, where he spoke to small community leader Fred Harris.
Hey, you're famous, Fred.
He asked him first about reports of threats from the SLF, the Small Liberation Front, and about the government's response. And later in the studio, I shall be talking to an SLF representative about our report.
Mr. Harris, it's been suggested that the latest government measures are a severe infringement of your civil liberties. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Has the government got it right?
No, that doesn't seem
But surely
right.
they
Doesn't my
must
hair
stand
look a
up for
mess?
small liberties. Happy with their death threats, can you?
Quite happy. Very happy, thank you.
Good for you.
Many people would be surprised to hear
Don't
we
remember
met
him
your
asking you
support
that.
for
I
these
knew I should have put a
terrorists
comb
quite
through it.
The threats were carried out and there was wholesale slaughter on the streets. You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Quite happy. Very happy, thank you.
That's a bit strong, isn't it, Fred?
Aren't these remarks?
He never asked me that. What's going on?
I should have changed my dress as well.
What is your response to all the decent, law-abiding citizens who will be shocked by your views?
Oh, we'll get rid of the lot. Me and my men. We'll get rid of them. I've never seen any of this, none of it.
Mr. Harris. And what of the elected representatives of this country?
We'll poison them. Set bombs on them. But the main thing is we'll stop them breeding now.
I'm in the SS. My husband was a founder member.
Mr. and Mrs. Harris, thank you.
Fred,
This is David Hyde-Jones at Adelphi House.
I can't believe
south
this is happening.
of the river.
And now to comment on that extraordinary report, we have in the studio a representative of the SLF. Now, for obvious reasons, you will wish to remain anonymous.
Yes, I do.
Well, tough luck, Major.
That's Ginger.
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
And now the by-election results in Yorkshire. Naturally, the government are expecting a large majority.
This can't be happening to me. I'll wake up in a minute. That's it. I'll wake up in a minute.
Boy, Shrimpo. I think I better have a word with you.
Oh, no, you've got it all wrong. No, it wasn't me. No.
Just you come with me.
No, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Honest, I didn't say
Come
that.
here.
Go forward.
That's what's... Fred Harris, isn't it? Huh? Just seen your news night. Congratulations. You certainly had us fooled. We had you down as a collaborator, and all the time you were one of us. Welcome to the SLF, brother.
Oh, my God.
They've got small bodies and small minds. They're all small fry and small time. They're the lowest of the low. They refuse to grow, you know. They lead small lives in a small world. They should be not seen and not heard. They're the lowest of the low. They refuse to grow, you know. They're better off with their own sort, talking small talk and having small thoughts. They're the lowest of the low. But if you really want to know, they like it down there.